I didn't believe the rumors about the night shift. Every big box store has them. Ghost stories, creepy customers, the usual. But on my third week working at the Walmart off Highway 17, I found something behind aisle 14 that should never have been there. And if you ever hear a voice calling your name after closing, don't answer. I took the night shift because it paid an extra $3 an hour. My job was simple. Restock, face the shelves, sweep the aisles, easy. The store stayed open 24 hours, but after 2 a.m., it was basically empty 2 cashiers, 1 overnight manager, and me. They told me this Walmart was built in the early 90s, but the back rooms felt much older, like the building had been expanded around something that was already here. The manager, Collins, gave me one rule. Aisle 14 stays locked after midnight. Don't unlock it. Don't clean it. Don't stock it. Aisle 14 was the home goods aisle. Towels, shower curtains, candles. No reason for it to be off limits. I thought he was joking. My first weird experience happened around 3:30 a.m. I was zoning toys when I heard a woman humming, soft, slow, familiar somehow. I peeked around the aisle. Nothing. Then I heard it again, closer, as if someone was standing right behind me. When I spun around, all I saw was a cart slowly rolling to a stop. I blamed fatigue. But that same night, as I passed aisle 14, I noticed the swinging doors to the stockroom were moving, opening a few inches, closing, opening again. I could hear something behind them. A soft scraping, like fingernails across plastic. I reported it to Collins. He just stared at me and said, "Did you answer it?" I said no. He nodded. Then he changed the subject. Just like that. No explanation. Nothing. On my 6th shift, I found a handwritten sticky note on my locker. Leave that aisle alone. The handwriting was shaky and uneven, as if someone wrote it in complete darkness. When I asked my co-workers about it, they avoided eye contact. One cashier, Rosa, whispered, "You don't want to get involved. They say someone disappeared back there last year. They searched the whole store. Cameras showed nothing." 1 second, he's stocking the soda aisle. The next, he's just gone. She refused to say more. It was like nobody wanted to even think about aisle 14, never mind talk about. But then came the night I would never forget about. The store was dead silent. No customers, no radios. Even the refrigerators seemed quieter. Around 2:45 a.m., I heard it again, humming. And this time, it was coming right from aisle 14. But something was off. The lock chain was hanging loose. No, not loose. When I had a proper look at it, I realized it was broken. I should have walked away. This felt like the classic horror movie scenario, where you know something bad is about to happen, but the protagonist keeps walking towards it anyway. But I couldn't help myself. The humming kept pulling me closer and closer, and soon I realized that it started to sound just like my mother's voice. So I eased the door open. Inside, the aisle lights were flickering like a dying heartbeat. The shelves were completely bare. No towels, no candles, nothing. Just a long, empty aisle stretching farther than it should have. The back wall was gone. The aisle just extended into darkness. Confused, I looked around, and that's when I noticed something on the floor. There were wet footprints leading inward. What's even creepier is that they were obviously made by bare feet. Against my best judgment, I decided to follow them. Not because I was brave, but because I felt pulled, like someone was gently guiding my shoulders as I was slowly walking through the aisle. The lights overhead started dying in sequence. Pop, 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 one after another, and all behind me. I kept walking deeper into the impossible hallway. The humming grew only louder, clearer, and then it formed a word. "Come here." The voice was definitely my mother's. But the thing was, she passed away when I was 8. After maybe 50 steps, I reached the end. But what I saw right in front of me literally froze me to the ground. There was a woman standing with her back to me. She had long black hair, dripping like she'd just come out of the rain. Her clothes were soaked, and she was humming the same lullaby my mom used to sing. I said, "Mom." She turned her head, but not her body. Her neck rotated with a slow creaking sound, far past what a human neck can do. The face looking at me wasn't my mother's. The eyes were wrong, too wide, too black, and the mouth, it had too many teeth. She whispered, "Found you." The aisle shifted. Shelves collapsed inward. The floor rippled like liquid. Behind me, I heard dozens of bare feet slapping the ground, like multiple people running, crawling, chasing. I didn't look. I dove through the double doors, slammed them shut, and collapsed. Collins found me shaking. I tried to explain, but he just locked aisle 14 with a new chain, double wrapped. Then he said, "You heard your calling. Some people do. Some answer, but you didn't. And that's good. Very good." I quit that night. When I came to clean out my locker the next day, aisle 14 was completely boarded up, but when I tried asking about it, no one would say a word, as if that part of the store didn't exist, even though it was clearly there. It has been some time since this happened to me, but sometimes, late at night, when I'm trying to fall asleep, I swear I still hear that humming. And sometimes, it says my name.